Good morning, Saturday. We are in week 1 of a reset of our Fit at 50 journey. I've been on this journey since the beginning of 2025. I turned 50 in February. So this morning I'm just out on my porch having some egg whites. I've already eaten oatmeal. Then we're gonna head to the gym. It's back and by day, and then also 20 minutes of steps, and then I will kind of give you like the whole rundown of everything I'm doing, but just want to get this eaten, head out the door, get the day started. Okay, now we are heading to the pool. I got an iced coffee. It's 1 tablespoon of half and half, 1 tablespoon of nut pods, and a little bikini so we can get some sun. Really loving this Saturday. Rereading this book that I read, gosh, probably 20 years ago. It's so funny how little Luke always has to be right at my feet. And then there's sweet little Maggie. I've been obsessed with these turkey bowls. Well, they're not turkey, ground beef bowls. So ground beef, rice, and then pico, a little avocado, and just like half a tablespoon of sour cream. We are going on walk number 2 because I'm at 6,500 steps and I need to get to 1,000. And we're going to dinner tonight, so we don't want to have to walk like after dinner. So I'm gonna go get it in now, like probably 20, maybe 30-minute walk. We are back from our walk, and now I've gotten over 10,000 steps, which is my goal for every day. So I thought while I get ready for date night, I can kind of just chit chat with you a little bit. So we're going to a restaurant, and what I normally do to kind of make sure that my meal fits in my macros is I will look at the menu ahead of time. So for this particular restaurant, they've got some fish options. They have a salad that looked like it would be really good, and then I can add protein. So I think that's what I'm going to do for tonight. And then I track everything in my FitnessPal. So if you are new here, at the beginning of the year, I declared this my Fit at 50 year because I turned 50 in February. And I just want to be in really good shape and show myself what I can do. And, you know, just kind of enter into this next chapter of my life feeling like healthy and strong. So for the first 3 months of the year, I did a body recomp, and I was really successful with it. I lost body fat, I gained muscle. I was really happy with my results, but I wanted to reverse diet with the ultimate goal being to gain more muscle. So I started doing that, and I've had some struggles with that, with, you know, so as I was bringing my calories back up, I wasn't so compliant, and I was, you know, overeating some. So now we are towards the end of June, and what I decided was to hire a coach to help me kind of through the end of the year so we can really finish strong and really see some progress. And now we have a calorie and macro plan, a workout plan, 10,000 steps a day, a gallon of water a day. There's some stretching in there, doing abs 3 days a week, and 1 day of yoga. So 5 weightlifting days, 1 day of yoga, a rest day, but walking 10,000 steps every day. Okay, we are just about ready for date night. I need some lips. I grab my bag. get some shoes, some jewelry, and we are just about ready to go. Feels nice to get all ready. Here is the final look. It's this cute little sundress with the smocked bodice, maxi length, fully lined, and it has pockets, so we are just about to head out the door. Hey, heading to dinner. You look so handsome.
Look at you.
Shrimp berry salad. That was Elliot's cheese and chips. And that ribeye looks amazing. Meal 5, cod. I cook it in the air fryer and then fry it up on the skillet just to kind of crisp up the outside. And sweet potato with Kerrygold butter, just a little, and then cinnamon and salt. Sea salt is actually so yummy. So we just had groceries delivered. Stocking up on my carbs. I go through a lot of rice. I eat a lot of oats. Plus, I'm going to make a healthy granola bar for my daughter. I eat sweet potatoes every day. My daughter likes sweet potato or regular potatoes. These go in the healthy granola bars. They have a little bit of mini chocolate chips. I am forever making pico. I already had onion and lime. We've got lots of meatballs, so I thought my daughter could have spaghetti. And then she likes ramen. I don't love it for her, but we keep it on hand because she does like to eat it. And she loves oranges. I eat a piece of cod currently every day, one a day. So I stocked up on this. This is my son's steak, my son's ice cream. Not touching ice cream at the moment. And then we stocked up on some fresh strawberries. And then I'm excited to try this Torani sugar-free, zero-calorie salted caramel syrup. I want to try it in my coffee and see if I like it. I'm hoping it curves my craving for coffee out and also saves some money because this whole bottle was, I want to say $5.99 and it's a 12 ounce. So I will report back. I'm going to try this. I normally do like 1 tablespoon of half and half and 1 tablespoon of nut pods in my coffee, but the nut pod has flavoring, so I'm gonna try it. Oh, I don't know if that's too much. It might be sweeter. I might not have put enough. Put a little more, so it would have been maybe almost a tablespoon for a half a cup of coffee. Oh, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, we are heading to the gym. It's glute day, so I gotta bring a weight belt, and since we're walking, I'm gonna put everything in a backpack and be good to go. We are on day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6. I'm wiped. I've done 6 workouts. I've walked on the stairs. This will be my 5th time in 6 days, 20 minutes, keeping my heart rate above 130. I did glutes before that, and I've also walked over 10,000 steps a day. Tomorrow is a rest day that I really need. Considering adding in an extra yoga because I really enjoyed that, but definitely going to bed early tonight and relaxing most of the day today, the rest of the day, except for finishing the steps. Well, this is like deja vu. So we went to Kroger last night after our lovely dinner date and got 2 wonderful steaks.
Really good ones.
What was it? A New York strip, a big New York strip for him, and a filet for me, and also bananas so we could have them in the morning before our workout. And then what happened, babe?
Well, you weren't monitoring very well when I left them in the car overnight.
We left the steaks in the car overnight. So, needless to say, we could not eat them today. So, we walked to the gym, we worked out, I did my stairs as you saw, and then we were done, and it's raining. But we secured more steaks for tonight. They're gonna be delicious. Elliot makes the best steaks. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's not raining too hard, but I cannot wait to get home and get a shower and eat meal number 2. So at night, I just fill up one of these gallon jugs, put it in the fridge so it's nice and cold, and then in the morning, start filling up this. So this is number 2, and then I already drank 30 ounces because it was my workout, during my workout. Good morning, Monday. I am just about to go for a walk. Slept in today. I don't have a ton going on, but I was so tired. Like, not sleepy like I wanted to sleep, but just my body really needed a break. So got a late start today. It's already almost 9:30 and I'm just going for a walk, which I would have done that a long time ago. And then my kids come home. So yay for that. Super excited to see them. My daughter has a baseball game tonight, but I'm very happy so far. Tomorrow will be 1 full week. I've lost 3 pounds basically. So I'm sure it's some water weight, but I started at 110 and I weighed myself today at 107.6. So maybe not quite 3 pounds, but I will give you like the full rundown, a full recap of the week here soon. And then when I check in with Shelby tomorrow, I'll give you another like full recap and we'll kind of bring like the whole week full circle. And I'm excited to share that with you. We just finished week 1, so I wanted to wrap up everything I did, and then next week I will have a new video sharing how week 2 will go. So for week 1, my calories were 1460 and I stuck to that pretty much perfectly. Very proud of that. And then I had 150 grams of carbs, 125 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat, 25 grams of fiber, and 1 gallon of water a day. I hit all of that like pretty much perfectly. I definitely feel like having a coach helped me stay on track and helped me stay accountable. And I didn't feel too hungry. I felt satiated. I pretty much broke my meals into 5 meals a day, and that worked really well for me. I did 5 weight workouts, 1 yoga workout, and rested 1 day where I just got my steps in. My step count was supposed to be 10,000 steps a day, and I hit that every day, most days going over hitting around 12,000 steps a day. I was supposed to do abs 3 times a week. I feel like I did those, and I had specific exercises that are good for diastasis recti, so like vacuums, and I did those. 5 medium intensity steady state cardio sessions for 20 minutes, and I hit that. I was supposed to keep my heart rate over 130, and that was really hard. I felt very winded, but I did those. I did the Stairmaster, and I got that done. And like I said, I reached my 10,000 steps a day. So when I checked in, I was down 2.4 pounds. I want to say 1.5 inches from my waist. And I also had to measure my thigh and my glute area, and I was down, I think, there as well. I will go ahead and insert some photos. So I'm really pleased with the progress for the first week. I think the 2.4 pounds was probably a little higher this week just because it was the first week we were getting started. I probably shed some water weight, but I'm feeling so much better being on a plan and having success the first week. And so I'm super excited for next week, which I hope you follow along. And I will share week 2 as we get into that next.